At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line. Here we go.
Fields passing on the first play from scrimmage. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. The Steelers at 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10
at their own 24. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5.
Here's Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 1st down, it's Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Browns defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
To throw is Fields.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Here comes Tony on the return.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Watson now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Nick Chubb. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
We look at this Browns defense.
They're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a hole to avoid the contact.
It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Fields on first down.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
27 yards.
And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This now a 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
That is incomplete.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They've given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
And it's taken in at the 9.
So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Now a first down throw. Fields
Completes it to Austin. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
straight ahead with Warren.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Harris running straight ahead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Open man. There's Darnell Washington.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Fields now to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be...
And it's caught inside the 10. And he's put it down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
On to give, it's Warren.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Fields.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Now Fields on third and goal.
Toward the pylon, caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be fourth and goal. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Boswell's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 16. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Here's Fields.
This is caught. Touchdown. Great play there. 27 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now a throw here to his running back. He's to the 15.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Browns are once again back in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Steelers 17.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
On first down, Fields.
He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Fields now on second down.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on third down and long. Now it's Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fields. Got his man. It's Warren.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Handoff for Warren. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Now Fields.
He finds his man complete. It's Warren. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Balled it to 26, 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Fields. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First down and 10 yards to go.
Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot before the break. Watson. Flushed out right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
84 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. This 2nd and 4.
And again, it's Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields.
He finds his man complete. That's Warren. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Fields. He finds his man complete. That's Warren. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal here.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They begin this drive with Chubb. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards.
Well, this is a quarterback that's already in the top 100 all-time in passing yards, but that last throw going to move him past Roger Staubach on the all-time list. Roger Charles at 22,700.
Don't forget, he also won 2 Super Bowls, played from 1969 to 1979.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And that could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You've got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the 4th quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They hand this off to Harris. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. No problem there on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They find they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You get down near the goal line, you need to start enlisting the help of all 11 guys on the defense. And that's a nice job there by the cornerback, squaring his shoulders and coming in to make the tackle.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Quick throw completed by Watson.
Touchdown, Browns! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game.
And the Browns will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. And just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Myles Garrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On 2nd down, here's Fields.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and forever.
Looking to throw.
Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. At this stage of the game, where the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
Across the formation, he hits Austin.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Looking to throw. Fields. He'll let it fly for Austin. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
The 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon.
And the Browns might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw. Fields.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. We ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
Completes it to Austin.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Calvin Austin.
41 yards.
And the Steelers are back within a score.
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Here's Fields.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third and 5.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
What kind of